Hey FCA teammates, Dave Parks here. Hope you're doing well. Have some exciting updates for you as we conclude 2020. When asked by some of the most influential leaders of his day to identify the greatest of all the commandments, Jesus answers the question directly and with extreme clarity in Mark 12:30. He says, "You must love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all of your soul, with all of your mind, and with all of your strength." The word all is used 4 times in this short verse. It indicates to us God's desire for his people to give 100% of themselves to him. When we began 2020, we applied this verse in FCA to challenge our team to give 100% to God in everything. Has there ever been a more challenging year to keep this focus front and center in our lives? As we get ready to close out 2020, if you're like me, I'm sure there's part of you that wishes you could just forget about this year and put it behind us forever. As I've been living through this tumultuous time with you, God has needed to remind me of a few things. First, he is faithful and never leaves us. He is always up to something that has an end game to bring him glory and to rescue me and you from ourselves in this fallen world we live in. This is why he gives us this commandment first. He knows best, and that all good things start with and flow from him. When we give all of ourselves to God, he makes a way where there is seemingly no way. Secondly, when we keep this commandment, our first priority in our lives, it allows us to fulfill our responsibility on this earth, which Jesus identifies in the very next verse in Mark 12:31 as the second greatest commandment. And you are to love your neighbor as yourself. There's never been a year in my lifetime when being a good neighbor was more needed and the ministry of FCA was more relevant. By God's grace, we came together in 2020 to be that good neighbor, a light in the darkness for so many coaches and athletes in Upstate New York. And as a result, lives are being changed by Jesus each day. What you're about to read in our annual ministry update is a celebration of God's faithfulness to lead people to grow in him no matter what the challenges life may bring. As you read this, please take time to thank God with me for what he is doing in and through you. It is with great appreciation and hope that I share this with you, and it is my prayer that you will be inspired to continue to partner with us in FCA at year end and into the new year. We love you and appreciate you. May God bless you and your family and continue to shine his face upon you.